You finally get a quiet moment, no noise, no distractions, and suddenly your mind gets louder. Thoughts you weren't thinking before, feelings you didn't ask for. It doesn't feel peaceful, it feels overwhelming. So you reach for your phone again, but why does silence feel like something you need to escape? You tell yourself you just like staying busy, music playing in the background, videos running while you eat, scrolling before sleep. It feels normal. But the moment everything stops, your mind starts filling the space. You replay old conversations, you imagine future problems. Even small things start to feel heavy, and slowly you begin to avoid silence, not consciously, but automatically. Because silence doesn't feel empty. It feels crowded. This starts shaping how you live. You struggle to sit with yourself. You avoid deep thinking. Even your relationships stay on the surface. Because slowing down means facing something you're not fully ready to hear. So your brain keeps you moving, keeps you distracted. But that raises a question. If silence is supposed to be calm, why does your mind resist it so strongly? This isn't a flaw in you. It's a pattern your brain learned over time. At some point, being mentally active helped you. Maybe it kept you alert, helped you avoid mistakes, or prepared you for what could go wrong. Your brain linked thinking with safety. So now when silence appears, it doesn't feel like rest. It feels like something is missing. And your brain quickly fills that gap, not to harm you, but to protect you, even if that protection now feels exhausting. There's a system in your brain called the default mode network. It activates when you're not focused on anything external, when you're resting or sitting in silence. Instead of shutting down, it turns inward. It replays memories, builds future scenarios, analyzes who you are. Think of it like a background engine. When you're busy, that engine runs quietly, but in silence, it becomes the main sound you hear. Now, here's the key part. If your brain has learned to associate thinking with control, this system becomes overactive. Silence doesn't calm it. It gives it space to expand. Imagine a dark room with a small echo. When there's noise, you don't notice it, but when everything goes quiet, even a whisper feels loud. Your thoughts are that whisper, and silence is what lets you finally hear them. You don't need to force silence. You need to reshape how your brain experiences it. 1. Lower stimulation gradually. Don't jump straight into complete silence. Move from loud noise to softer noise. Why this works? Your brain adapts through gradual exposure. This reduces resistance. Example, instead of watching videos before bed, switch to soft ambient sound first. 2. Observe thoughts without following them. When a thought appears, don't chase it, just notice it. Why this works? Observation activates control areas in your brain, reducing emotional intensity. Example, you think about a past mistake. Instead of replaying it, you simply say, this is a memory. 3. Give your mind a simple anchor. Silence feels intense when your mind has no direction, so give it one small focus, your breath, a slow sound. Why this works? It shifts your brain away from internal loops into focused attention. Example, you sit quietly and follow your breathing rhythm. 4. Build safe silence. Pair silence with something calm and predictable. Same place, same time. Why this works? Your brain forms new associations. Example, you sit in a quiet room with soft light each evening. Over time, silence feels less threatening. Your mind is like a room with an echo. At first, silence makes everything louder, but the sound was always there. You just never stayed long enough to hear it. The more you sit in that room, the less overwhelming it becomes, because you start recognizing the sounds and they lose their intensity. Silence isn't creating the noise, it's revealing it. And maybe that's not something to run from. Maybe it's something to slowly understand, because when silence stops feeling loud, you finally start hearing yourself clearly.